Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's another day in paradise. It is March 27th, new week, almost a new month. Almost, not quite. Got some decent movement already going on. I expect actually a pretty clean week. We don't have really many news events until the main one's Friday. It's going to be the core PCE price and the core PCE index, or whatever the hell that's called again. It's for the it's the Fed inflation indicator. So Friday can be the main event to watch. Clear skies ahead, and price action is pretty clean so far. So looking at today, like I said, no red folder events today, so we are good to go. For those of you who are on YouTube, I pretty much missed all of last week due to my new baby being born, so I'm back. And we're just going to get started again. Taking a look through the markets now. The dollar daily chart entering an area of contention here. Have a rejection back in May of 22, rejection in February. Seeming like we might be finding a potential higher low. Unsure of that yet. We are finding some support at this 102.5. 4-hour chart. Potential resistance up ahead. Ideally, what we see. So we had this nice sharp sell-off on Wednesday, inverted head and shoulders, and then finished that, filling that move on Friday. And so now we're flagging sideways. What I'd like to see is price to retrace to 102.7, and then we'll see where it goes from there, whether it wants to go up or down. Regardless, today we are consolidating, but if we can break the lows of 103, heading back down to fill this move. If we break the highs of 103.250, 103.3, running into some resistance, so I wouldn't expect much, but probably some bullish price action. However, remember the dollar still doesn't have much weight on the markets currently, so I'm not going to be using this bias too heavily on my trading. But with that, let's look at the 2-year rates, because this is what's been moving gold. 2-year rates finding some exhaustion on the downside here. Currently pushing pretty bullish with this pretty strong ledge here that we just consolidated around and broke through, coming back up to retest it again. So with bullish price action with 2-year rates, that's why you're expecting a weak gold, and so gold is obviously seeing this pullback here. And seems like it has more potential to the upside here for the rates. Looking at US30. We've been creating these lower highs, marching down through this breakdown point at 32.5. Came back up to retest it, bearish engulfing. Third rejection of this trend line here. So until we can close above 32,600, I'm bearish on it. If we close back above this area here, then we're on bullish structure, and then we're continuing higher. Currently, the Dow is creating these higher lows. So if we can break through this current high that we're sitting at, then it could be a potential break of structure, and then we start pushing to the upside, filling some of this move up to 33,400. So definitely going to keep an eye on these levels here. Main area to watch today is going to be pretty much where we're sitting at now, 32,500 area. If we do end up rejecting that, we have pretty clean price action after breaking through these lows. So then I'll look for something like this. If we do end up rejecting this 32,464, we'll just have to see where we're at close to the open. Not trading the Dow until later, around like 9 o'clock. Gold. Weekly chart running into some very heavy resistance here. Currently coming down to fill last week's wick. Daily chart finding that double top again, pushing down and maintaining this consolidation here. One hour chart just filled this move here from Wednesday. That was the Fed, I believe. Just for that move. So this whole area right here could be a decent area to buy off of if we can find some support on the lower time frames. I wouldn't just buy here because it's very extreme selling momentum. However, if I can find maybe some basing, we push up, we create a higher low, double bottom, bullish engulfing, then I'll look for that long to fill this move. So that wouldn't be until around until at least 820, because after doing a lot of back testing, not trading gold until at least 820 moving forward. And so we just got some time to set up, but I'd like to see us fill this range if price allows it. Otherwise, sells. I mean, I don't want to sell down here because it's obviously extremely overextended. But if I draw my fibs, and we push up to around the 50% retracement, and we decide to find some resistance there, then maybe we look for some sells. But I'm not considering that obviously yet, so we'll just see what happens. Oil. Daily chart on Friday came down, retested 67, found a big rejection, and now we can potentially push bullish. 1 hour chart broke through this trend line here. Have resistance just north of price action at 70.15. Pretty clean price action up to this high. So ideally what we see for oil here is something like this, and then a potential continuation up towards this area of support and resistance. Pound yen daily chart, finding a lot of support here, a lot of resistance here, so we're kind of just in this pretty tight consolidation. Looking at the hourly chart, this zone that we're entering is a pretty strong pivot point. We have this resistance, support, 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 resistance, 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 right? So this whole area here, resistance, resistance. So it's just a tough area to fight through. So I will be looking for sells in this zone, probably somewhere around these highs. Again, since we are a pretty strong bullish price action here, I'm not going to just sell. I'm going to be patient, wait for resistance, and then I'll look for a sell below, like a break of structure here, or a push back down. This is the ideal setup. We'll see. If I don't get it, then whatever. Pound USD daily chart, stuck in this consolidation here, right under this point of control. Support, resistance, resistance. We're also right above this pretty strong area, this 122. A lot of support here. It's pretty choppy range. Now that we're through this move here from Thursday, or I guess it's Friday. We're entering pretty choppy price action. And as you know, pound USD is not a strong mover. It's not a very fast mover. So, not really interested in trading pound USD in this range here. Nor am I really interested in trading it in this range either. I mean, maybe you could get something like this, right? You break these lows, retest for sells. That could be an idea, but obviously that'd have to be during volume time to fight through, you know, all of this chop here. So I'd consider an idea like this for pound USD, but I think there are better plays out there, I believe. So we'll see. John Doe, good morning. Any updates, videos about prop firm challenge? Yes, I'm going to update you guys today. Sorry, I've been just busy with my newborn. I'm going to update you guys today. Past phase 1, starting phase 2 of that challenge today. But I'll post a video to update everybody. Morning, bro. We missed you. Congratulations. Appreciating this. It's a pleasure being back. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, that's going to be about everything. Good morning from college. Been watching all your videos since I saw you on my Forex. Awesome. Yeah. Welcome, Ryan. Thanks for being here. But yeah, it's going to wrap up my morning session here with you guys. I'm going to hop off with my guys on Zoom and go trade. Remember, if you guys want to come hang out, trade with us live, learn some stuff, VantTradingForex.com, you know where to find us. But it's a pleasure to be back. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow morning.
Tyler.